The Japanese performance is in my headphone, but the director will say, you know, I want to hear that he's in pain, he's emotionally in pain, he wants something passionately. So, you know, I try to alter my, and question mark helped me. It was, and when they wanted me to express, he desires something desperately, I added a question mark. You know, and that helped. But that's where the acting comes in. You know, that's where the acting choices and technique going on.
Thank you. Hi there.
Hi. So my husband was the one I was actually talking about the sequel stuff earlier. But I just had, out of curiosity, if a sequel opportunity came along for Spirited Away and you were offered the opportunity to dub it, would you do it?
Yeah.
Yes. No, you know what? That might be the day I get my hair cut. So.
Hello again.
Hello. I was just wondering, like in general, like have y'all been going to panels all this weekend and stuff, or do y'all just chill in your hotel room?
I've had 2 panels today, and he's been at both of them.
So you when you're not.
Yeah.
Do I go to panels?
Yeah.
Like at other cons I have, you know, like, but I've been pretty busy today. But yeah, Comic-Con, oh yeah, I will sneak into the Breaking Bad panel or the, you know, yeah, absolutely.
I love this shit, so yes, if I have time, I will go and explore. Last night I went to the stand-up comedy show. I'm going to do that again tonight at 11. Where I popped into the media where they just show the funny clips. The Geeks Do did that. Yeah, I dig it. You know, I'm not Tom Cruise. I mean, like, you all like me, I get it, but no one, like, I feel safe. No one's, like, there's no energy vampires that are going to corner me, and, you know, I feel like I can, you know, roam around, so I do. And like I said, in my other panel, like, I like doing cons because I would be here as an attendee anyway. I dig it, and it's a great little fun escape.
Well, I mostly just asked because I wanted to advertise my panels too.
Which panel?
Tomorrow I'm doing Panel Who. It's like a Doctor Who trivia thing.
Okay.
And then I'm also doing like a villain discussion. It's called A Hero in Their Own Mind.
Oh, that's
nice.
fun.
I like that. You know, I've never seen Doctor Who.
I've never seen Doctor Who. No.
Are you and I the only ones?
I think so. I was at a convention somewhere in California about 6 months ago, and they said, you're going to be next to TARDIS, is that what it's called?
The TARDIS.
We're going to be next to the TARDIS. And I'm thinking tortoise. And I'm looking all over the place for a turtle. And I'm like, all I can see is a goddamn telephone booth. And that's the TARDIS. I'm like, well, I'm obviously retarded, so I'm sorry. But I don't want to be insulting to the fans, but evidently it's been around for a very long time.
Yeah, 50 years.
Yeah.
Go now.
And then if you try to follow it on YouTube because the character keeps changing and they don't tell you that other people play it, but which one, is that why it's who? Who is this Doctor Who? Yeah, I know exactly.
Okay, so before you were talking about you weren't into anime and you watched kind of like the superhero stuff, but after voice acting for Miyazaki movies, did you watch more of his movies? Like, were you interested?
I did. I was like, let's see beyond Spirited Away, what's going on here? And I think I watched Kiki's Delivery Service. You know, and they were great. It's just not something I'm excited to like go see. It's my preference. Please don't hate me.
Did he do Ponyo?
Yes.
Yeah.
I looked up Ponyo.
You did?
Yeah.
Is that the one with the pig?
No, that's Pocoroso.
You're ours. Is that
Pocoroso's the one with the
that's
pig.
right.
Ponyo is the Little Mermaid kind of
That I
adaptation.
want to see. That looks really cool. It's like he's a pig, but they never reference that he's a pig. He's
There just happen to be a pig. Some of my best friends are pigs. They just happen to be pigs.
Have you seen most of his movies?
No.
No.
I've seen Castle of Cagliostro, I've seen Ponyo, and I've seen Spirited Away.
Woo.
Do you recommend anything that I should give another shot?
Yeah.
My favorite's Princess Mononoke.
Mine too.
Woo.
There you go.
Castle in the Sky.
Castle, oh, that's good.
Howl's movie Castle?
Oh, you must watch. Oh.
This makes me think that I'm really disappointing you guys.
Oh, no!
Lack of information. That's cool. My son is 5.5, and like, yeah, like he dug Spirited Away, and we'll introduce him to some more Miyazaki stuff.
So I want to put you guys on the spot just a moment, and whatever your answer is, I swear to you, we're not insulted, but I'm curious as a genre. Raise your hand if you prefer the original dub over the English dub.
Depends.
And you're not insulting us, I swear, I'm just
Depends.
kind of curious.
Depends on the acting.
Yeah.
Depends on the dub?
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of anime, the Japanese dub I usually prefer over the American dub.
Now I'm talking about anime, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it depends.
Cool. Sir, come up to the mic, please. Yes, we cannot hear you. And you get light and everything, it looks really cool.
What I find is that in general, it's better to watch the subtitles for most anime because the emotions usually communicated better through like the voice tones. But when it comes to the Miyazaki movies, I've always kind of found that you can actually kind of go either way. Like I think they're just kind of subbed at a higher quality than most other animes, so you can still enjoy the subs just as much.
The first anime thing I ever watched was Speed Racer. And I didn't know it was anime. I just knew that was a really cool show that was on just before Batman. And that was my hour of TV when I was a kid. Speed Racer and then Adam West's Batman.
Oh, wow.
The answer, well, my answer to your question is, it really depends on the anime. Like, if I start watching it dubbed English first, I usually prefer it over the Japanese dub, but if I watch the Japanese dub, then I prefer it over. Like Dragon Ball, I love the English dub. I hate the Japanese dub. It's because it's weird to me. But some people love the Japanese dub for it. So it just depends.
When you're watching the Japanese, do you watch with subtitles? Mm-hmm. So, well, then you can kind of interpret. It's kind of like with subtitles, it's almost like you're performing it.
Yeah. And chances are, because the English translations, a lot of times they veer away from the original intent. That's what I think the fans really get pissed off at. Why are you changing the story? That one little adjective is not necessary right now. It fit the mouth flaps as they were translating it for the actor. That's why I love Speed Racer, because for no reason whatsoever, every once in a while Speed Racer would just go, ha! They were talking about it because he had lots to say, and I was like, I would say we don't have enough love and respect for the people that translate, because that's got to be such a hard job. I see Klingon's back. Hey, is there a Klingon panel in here after us, or are you just back from water? All right.
Well, that's about time.
It's our thing? All right. Here.
Thank you so very much for making this a great
Let's hear it for Joe.
Happy Halloween, you guys.
Yeah. Twix and Kit Kat. I'm just saying.
Reese's!
Reese's good too. Reese's, frozen Reese's are better.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Thank